You say the word drone, and a lot of people probably think military predators, but there's big potential on the domestic front as well, and it is today's big idea. From assisting in search and rescue missions to gathering data for farming, one group is promoting the benefits of the civilian use for drones, those unmanned aircrafts that we continue to read, watch, and hear so much about. Timothy Reuter founded the Drone User Group Network. Good to see you, friend.
Thank you for having me on, Craig.
You know, I just mentioned that some of the uses that your group is promoting. What are some of the other uses, and how do drones help in these instances?
Sure. So we decided that September was going to be Drone Community Service Month for us. And we worked with a local park in the DC area, helping them make aerial trail videos to advertise their facilities, and making maps by stitching together aerial photos so that they could more effectively manage their natural resources. There's also infrastructure inspection, which could range anything from pipelines to seeing whether your gutters on your roof have leaves in them. And we're actually seeing some other more significant uses in search and rescue. And in Turkey, political activists have used them to show the size of the crowds at protests that the government was trying to minimize. So, you know, there's all sorts of amazing applications out there, many of which we've only begun to think of.
Here's the thing, though, Tim. You're talking about you talk about all of the good that drones can do, all of the great things that drones can bring to the world. Why drones should be our friends and not our enemies. But you're aware of the other side of this debate. I mean, drone use has set off a significant debate in this country about privacy and security risks. What's your group's position on those?
Sure. So we're concerned about the safety and privacy issues as well. And our mission is to teach as many people as possible how to build and operate their own drones, and do that within a culture of safety and respectful use. So, you know, I think it's interesting to look back at the history of the camera, which when the camera first came out, people had a lot of these same concerns. How will we protect privacy when anyone can make images? And, you know, it's not that we've solved all those problems, but I think that we see the world as a better place because people can take photos of their families easily rather than legally restricting who can own a camera.
Show us your toy. Show us your toy.
Sure. So this is an example of the kind of drone that anyone could own. We actually have an event right now where we're teaching people how to build this exact drone. And one of the things that we just think is so exciting about this technology is that it's easy enough to use and cheap enough that anyone can access it.
How much is something like that going to cost me? If my wife were watching right now, and if she were considering maybe buying a drone for me for Christmas, something like this might run.
So my wife asked me the exact same question when I started getting into this, and you can get everything you need for about $450.
All right.
Get something off the shelf or get a kit that you built yourself, in which case you'll understand it a little better. But for $450, you can get anything you need.
Hey, we got to go. What's your website really quickly for folks listening and watching?
It's DUGN.org, and we're giving away a $10,000 prize for the most socially beneficial use of a low-cost drone. And you can see that at DUGN.org/prizes.
All right, your commercial is over. Timothy Reuter, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time on a Saturday afternoon. Again, drones for domestic use, drones doing some good in the world. It's today's big idea. And if you've got a big idea that's making a difference, we love to hear about it. You can tell us by shooting us an email. There it is right there on your screen, bigidea.msnbc@nbcuni.com.